Bad. We didn't think it was going to be this bad. Oh. Ooh, watch your head on the wires. Yep. Oh man. Look at that over there. Wow. Oh, it's cold. Nobody said the desert was supposed to be this cold.
Yes, everybody said the desert was supposed to be this cold.
Oh God, you need a jacket. I left the tent. I ran over a cactus last night. Car hopefully didn't get scratched. Oh my God, I can't talk straight. It's cold.
Look at all these little cows, Bobby. Don't look at Daddy. Look at the little cows.
All right, hold on. We're gonna do something. All right. Oh, yeah. Cold. Temperature this morning, but it's cold. But is it pretty? Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. It's gorgeous. Oh man. All right, so we drove last night from Texas, and we drove all the way. I think last time we checked in we were in New Mexico. We're still in New Mexico, but we're now past Alex, where are we at now?
We are in,
we're right outside,
still in New Mexico. We're right outside of Albuquerque.
Yeah, I forget the city's name. We're right outside of Albuquerque, though. Yeah, we're right outside of Albuquerque. And we found this really nice campsite, which kind of give a shout out. We're not sponsored by this app, but it is really cool. It's an app just like Airbnb, but it's for camping, and you can of course do RV camping, but if you're a tent camper, you can set up and then book a place. You can do an instant book like we did. We showed up. There's nobody here, nobody to greet us, nobody to check us in. We just kind of showed up, and all of a sudden, boom, here's our nice tent. Oh my God, he's adorable.
Say it's still too big for me, Daddy.
You look ridiculous, but I bet you're warm. Mama, I'm gonna get you a jacket, okay?
Okay.
Alright. Okay, I can borrow one of my jackets.
I don't think I had a jacket.
Well, you can borrow one of my jackets.
Okay.
Anyway, we checked into this place last night. What time did we get here? Yeah, so we got here at 1 o'clock in the morning, and we put this tent together in the middle of the night, in the middle of the desert, alone and dark. Yeah, with only headlights, and so it was kind of a little scary. Here, put that on. You have to turn it inside out.
Yeah.
Or here, hold this. There you go. I'll turn it inside out for you. Anyway. It's been good, so we're gonna get changed into clothes that are a little bit warmer weather, and we'll check back in. I'm gonna start a fire here in a minute. We're gonna settle in for the morning.
Did you want to say something, Augie? Huh? Were you waiting to say something? What are you doing?
All right, buddy. Say bye.
Say bye-bye.
We'll be back. people would say there's a lot to be desired about a desert. I would happen to disagree. I happen to really quite like it out here. Like, a lot. Man, I don't know, Oregon's gonna have to have some really good views to beat this out here. I'm not gonna lie. Waking up in the morning and seeing that sunset across these mountains out here in New Mexico are gorgeous. I'm gonna prop the camera up and we'll keep going from here. We'll be back. Wave hi.
Hi. Look at Daddy. Look at Daddy. He's too concerned about food.
Alright, so we got done cooking. We didn't really film much cooking, I don't think. We kind of got busy doing stuff. I just didn't really feel like filming it. But that's the truth. Anyway, we're done camping. I think for tonight anyway.
Well, no, for today. Or this morning.
Yeah. We didn't leave anything behind.
No.
We got our nice trash box that we're gonna go throw away that has all the trash from camping.
I don't think they want to see the trash.
They might like the trash box.
Nobody likes the trash box.
I'll leave it alone. Anyway, I'm gonna shut your door. There you go. So we're getting back out on the road to go however long down this endless dirt road that we have to go down to make it out of here. So we shall see. We'll be back. All right. We started off strong this morning and we're about 3 hours in, and I think we're all but done with New Mexico. I think we're all done with driving in general. I'm just kind of over it. I think Alex is over it. I think you're over it, right? Yeah. I think we're over the whole driving deal. We've been driving like non-stop. When we wake up in the mornings, we straight to driving.
Except for this morning.
Okay, yeah, we got a little bit.
This morning was nice, and I think that really helped Augie too.
Yeah, and it was good, but I could have used like 8 more hours or more of that, of just sitting and doing nothing, not having to be in a car, not being constrained
we'll get that
to.
when we get to Oregon.
I know, but just I'm tired. I don't want to drive no more.
I'm sorry.
Old girl, she's held up good surprisingly for
What we put her through?
For what we put her through. We're currently in New Mexico, in a county area. I don't really know. This last city we were in New Mexico was Pie Town.
Hold on,
What city are we in now? There ain't nothing out here though. Like when I say there's nothing, there's nothing.
In Quemado, New Mexico.
Quemado. Alright.
Quemado.
Yeah,
Quemado.
I'll show you around. We stopped at this little pull-off place. We haven't seen one for the last like 2 hours.
Ooh.
And we stopped here at this little pull-off place. So you come in, and back out. It's neat. We're hanging out here. Oh, bless you.
I need a tissue, please.
Oh my.
Not one of those. I need a dry tissue.
A dry tissue. Okay. Hold on 1 second. To the car to get dry tissues. Oh, I gotta climb in here. Bear with me. Oh God, where are they at? Got them. Why?
Because you said to the car, and he's like, no, not yet.
You got bugs on your hair. Anyway, finish showing you around. We are here with our friend, our friend Hefe. That's Hefe. Yeah. There's nothing else though. There's another picnic pull off over there. And this is pretty much New Mexico. Once you leave, like we left the Roswell area and we went over to another small town. Once you leave those, like even went camping last night. It's beautiful out where we were, but like it was almost a 45-minute drive back to town from camping. So there was nothing out there. And there's just creepy. It's just creepy out here. Look at this. I mean, look. There's like random cars that drive by, which that's fine. That's normal for every road, right? But the creepy part, and I don't even know if I can show this, but I'm going to, and if I have to clip it out, I will, and I apologize. I will try to post it somewhere else that's available. But, you know, we pull off. It's cool. We're stopping. And there's just a random skinned rabbit.
Wow.
Skin. I don't know what, yeah. I hope that's a rabbit. Or is that a porcupine? I don't know what that is.
Squirrel?
No, it's too big to be a squirrel. I don't know what it is, but somebody killed it. Somebody skinned it.
That's something that we have not seen in quite a while.
What's that, Alex?
Squirrels.
Oh, true. We haven't seen a squirrel in a while.
We saw a coyote.
We did see a coyote this morning. We're gonna.
Moo cows?
What is this? Let's just see. Ah, yes. It's a rabbit, Alex.
Why are you poking it with a stick?
I'm not poking it with a stick. I want to flip it over to confirm it was a rabbit, and my suspicions were correct. It's a rabbit. It's just creepy. I mean, like, you don't just skin. Like, animals don't skin things. So, oh, look. That's even creepier. Look at there.
What is it?
A 9mm shell. That's even creepier. So somebody's shooting guns in the backwoods of New Mexico. There's a randomly skinned rabbit, and I'm scared to keep walking around at what else I might find. There's some beer bottles. Looks like obviously this might be a place for the locals to come and blow off some steam. But it's definitely creepy out here. We got another like 3 hours before we end up in Arizona, or 2 hours or so till we end up in Arizona, and we'll be in the Phoenix area heading towards Flagstaff, and then another 20-something hours to Oregon, and I think we're all but ready for it. I'm tired of driving. I know they have to be tired of driving. I'm sure it's hard on them, you know. It's hard enough on me to drive, but I can't imagine being A, pregnant, and then having to just sit there and just ride, and then B, to be a little baby, having to sit in the back of a car and drive cross country. It's rough. So pressure's on all of us. It's definitely not what we anticipated. We knew it was going to be bad. We didn't think it was going to be this bad. I totally underestimated the amount of driving. We are making extremely good time. We're packing in about 12 hours a day worth of driving, but it's just a lot. And I think you'd agree. We're over it, ain't we?
I'm ready to be to Oregon.
You're what?
I'm ready to be to Oregon.
You're ready to be in Oregon?
You remember in hour 9 when you were like, hey Alex, you want to go back home?
Yeah.
That may have been a better idea.
You've heard it. Random rabbit skins. Nowhere in New Mexico. A 9mm shell, and we want to go home. But we're too far gone now, and Oregon is 23 hours away, or 20 some odd hours away.
Huh?
Isn't Oregon like 20 hours or something away? I don't know, it's just close.
When we left, it was 24 hours, so now...
Yeah. It's 20
I don't
something.
know how long we've been driving.
The point is, I don't know if we're having a harder time or the people that did the Oregon Trail had a harder time. I'm gonna leave that up. I'm gonna leave that up to you to decide. We haven't lost any of our children, and we don't have dysentery, so I think we're doing better.
Eater.
Well, my point stands. You know, this is bad, but the Lincoln's doing great. I'm gonna talk up. Yeah, I'm gonna talk up the Lincoln. Look, they sell this as a luxury crossover SUV. I don't want to hear nothing from anybody. This thing's got all-wheel drive, and it has driven us out in the desert to go camping. It has made it almost, by the end of this, it'll be 3,000 miles, and it has done nothing but just cruise and run down the road. Not my first choice in tires, though, but
We work with what we have.
yeah, but she's held up. She's ran good, so I think we're gonna load back up and sign off for now.
Yeah.
We'll see you in Flagstaff. Say bye. Alright, so we're back in the car. We were in New Mexico. We're now in Arizona.
Arizona.
Which we almost...
from in Arizona.
You did
college.
graduate from an Arizona college.
Yeah.
We almost missed, quote unquote, Arizona. We would have thought this was New Mexico, because entering Arizona from the place that we had, or did, there was a little tiny blue sign that just said, Arizona, welcome. And that was it.
It's very tiny.
It was a very tiny little sign.
And the only difference between New Mexico and Arizona so far is
Water.
New Mexico. Oh, there's actually a couple differences then. New Mexico is very barren and yellow, and this is very rocky and yellow.
And has water.
It has water. Yeah.
And we saw a tumbleweed. I didn't get to pull the camera out, but
And prairie dogs on the side of the road.
that was New Mexico.
But still, they were cute. You
Yeah.
have to mention the prairie dogs. There was at least 20 of them that we saw.
Yeah.
Chase almost ran over one of them.
But he was in the street. I couldn't help it.
He was a baby.
Look.
He couldn't help it.
So, hold on, it's coming. It's coming. There it is. I don't know what kind of car that was, but
Look, Moo Moo cows. Aww.
oh, it's just a cow. We have cows back home.
Yeah, but they aren't as cute as those cows.
Okay. Anyway, we're gonna cannonball rush it to Flagstaff and hang out and kind of get some lunch and go to a Walmart and
Feed Mr. Augie.
yes, and
before
feed.
he gets cranky.
Yeah, feed Augie, and then hopefully, I'm hoping with let's see, hold on, how much time do we have left on this trip? Well, we have no service.
Look at that. That's no, like you missed it.
It was some rocks.
But it was on those sides. It was like whoosh. It was like ah.
Anyway, I accidentally hit the exit out of the GPS button, so we no longer have any definition
Oh gosh.
of where we're going,
And we have no service.
and we have no service, so there's no way to recover.
Good job.
So I'm just gonna keep driving straight like I have been for New Mexico.
There's no other roads to take.
Yeah, it's just straight. You figure all loads,
All loads.
all roads lead back to somewhere. This one particularly looks like we're going to St. John's.
St. John's.
So I don't know where that's at. I'm assuming in Arizona.
No. I thought it was in Montana.
But regardless thereof, I think after I make Flagstaff, I only should have 22 hours left. Or no,
No, less.
less. I should have a little
No,
under
like
20. Yeah, 20 something or less.
Our
So,
goal is to get down to 12 hours by tonight.
yeah, 12 hours by tonight, and then hopefully, I would rather go during the daytime to see the black mailbox. I really don't want to go visit it at night. You're not going to be able to really see it. There's no lights out there.
So maybe we'll hunker down a little bit outside of the black mailbox, and in the morning we'll go see
Or
it.
we can camp out by the black mailbox.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting arrested.
Why? What do you mean getting arrested? You can't get arrested. It's public land. It's the side of the road. We're not taxpayers there, but it's public.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
It's your rights.
Plus, we agreed we need a toilet this time.
You need a toilet this time.
I am a woman who is pregnant and an amputee. I need a toilet.
Yes, camping while pregnant and being one-legged is quite difficult. I've seen things, unspeakable things, and
We'll talk about those things, okay?
And I wish to find her a bathroom now that has a campsite because, oh boy.
I want to cry.
Yeah. Anyway, we're hoping to make Nevada, right? Yeah, Nevada by tonight.
Yeah.
So we'll be in Nevada and we can
Or not.
lay
Don't
over.
make promises you can't keep.
I'm gonna try.
You promised them we'd be on the other side of Texas.
And we were by the time we started filming.
We ended up that night on the first side of Texas. We hadn't even crossed
Well, we were in the
Texas.
middle part of Texas.
No, we were not.
That's where Paris was
No.
above Fort Worth, Dallas.
Paris is not that far from the state line of Louisiana.
Well, I would rather drive safe than drive sleepy.
I agree.
That's a
but
pro
that's why I
tip.
said don't make promises you can't keep.
Okay, well that's a good thing. We're gonna try to make Nevada by tonight, and then at least see the black mailbox and everything. I
want to go to the diner.
And the diner, yeah, the alien diner. That's true.
And
Maybe
then we have to go to the gas station.
Maybe get one of the shirts. I went to this diner and all I got was this lousy shirt. Yeah, that would be nice to get. With that, we will pick back up when we reach Walmart in Flagstaff. So, quick little video. It's just me in the car, just putting this in here through our driving of Arizona. We made it to Flagstaff, and the whole plan, we were going to film in Walmart and just, I'm not going to lie, I don't know what it is about these people in Flagstaff, but they're giving me some serious anxiety, and I don't know, man. I thought Floridians were kind of rude, but at least a Floridian would bump into you, spit on your shoe, say you know what I mean, and then carry on. But these people they bump into you and they look like they just keep walking like you did something wrong, and they look back at you with these dirty looks yeah, I don't know. And it's been everybody that way. Everybody just walks past you. I've even caught myself somebody goes past me and I nod my head at them or I say hello, and they just look at me like I'm crazy. And I guess that's normal. I still kind of thought there was some kind of generalness of niceness even out west, but I guess here in Flagstaff you just kind of have to be mean to everybody. And I had to come out to the car to get some diapers, but I'm also just taking a minute because I'm having really bad anxiety right now, and I don't want to tell Alex how bad the anxiety is, so I'm breathing. I figured I'd tell you because she'll watch this later. It's easier to talk to this than it is to tell her straight up that I'm falling to pieces on this journey. I'm tired, and I'm trying to take care of them, and we ain't got that much longer left. It's just, man, I'm just ready to get this over with, so I make sure everybody gets there alive and safe. I'm just tired of driving. People are wild. I don't know. Stay where you're from. Don't try to move. Or if you do, take a plane. Don't drive. Dear God, do anything. Peace out. And we've left Flagstaff now, and I wish to never return to Flagstaff.
Agreed.
Yeah, we've both had some very bad experiences kind of towards the end of leaving Flagstaff.
I'll put it to you this way. The only nice person we encountered was a man with a gun.
Yeah, that's, obviously it's an open carry state, but Alex said the only nice one was the ones carrying the guns. That's kind of something to think on there. I'm going to let that soak in. That's a controversial statement, but anyway, we're on our way to Vegas now. We don't really care about Vegas. I just want to get past Vegas so I can go to the black mailbox. So, but, Ooh.
It's gold. know it's probably not real gold, but it's gold.
It might be. You don't know what these people out in Arizona might be doing. I know for a fact that the people in Flagstaff are. And again, we've said this about every state, and I'm going to keep apologizing. I apologize for the people from Flagstaff that were being so hatred towards it, but y'all need to ease up on your attitudes, because like the whole time we were in Walmart, like everybody was being assholes. And I'll say that with or without a bleep that I'll add in. I don't care. I mean, they were being very rude. I mean, I don't know why. Like everybody was very rude. And I don't know, this is something else I think we talked on before earlier in our trip, is we're getting like massive stares from people. I don't think that we look like we're from Florida. I mean,
It's my shirt.
it's the USA shirt.
No, I'm not actually. I'm kidding, because I was wearing a sweatshirt almost the entire time we were in there.
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's like everybody can instantly tell we're not from there. Maybe it's because they're like smaller towns or something, but Alex over here trying to book another campsite for us tonight, and she's trying to include a hot tub option. We don't need the hot tub. I would do like the toilet idea though.
But the hot tub is going to get cold. It'd be nice to get in the hot tub.
Were you cold last night?
Yes.
Well, that's
It's
your
freezing.
fault. It was not freezing. It was not.
freezing.
It was not that cold. It was like in the low 50s.
You were also in pants and a t-shirt.
Oh.
I don't have pants that fit me because I am pregnant.
You did that to yourself.
It takes two to tango, sir.
Any Hoosiers. We're on our way to Vegas. I don't care about Vegas. I no longer wish to see Vegas. Once we get there, probably. But, more importantly, the black mailbox is near. It's in, where is it?
It's between Alamo and Rachel, Nevada.
Yeah. So we're going to hopefully lay over tonight and get another campsite. And in the morning, because there's no reason to see it tonight. There's not going to be any way to see it. So in the morning, we'll go and we will be able to see the black mailbox. And then visit the diner that's right near there. I believe it's in Rachel.
Instant book.
So anyway, I'll see you in Vegas. And remember, what happens in Vegas goes on YouTube. That's the same car. We have people that are staring, even in cars, not even at places. So. No? What were you doing? Don't tell me. Anyway. Alright. We're out of Las Vegas, and don't stare. It's impolite. Don't stare.
Thank you.
Say hi. So we made it outside of Las Vegas, and now to go wander in the desert in
Rachel.
Rachel, and what Rachel and where?
Alamo.
Alamo. So.
But tonight's just Rachel. Tomorrow is between Rachel and Alamo for the black mailbox.
Okay. All right. Well, we got a little ways to go before we reach those two.
You know, I just realized.
What?
I left my card in the.
You want to go back and get it? You're gonna need it.
I know.
I'll stay here with Augie.
Okay.
All right. Oh man, Mommy's asking me to do too much. My hands aren't that free. Oh man, my hands are full. Ah. There we go. All better. Mommy can get her card out now. So anyway, we're at the Loves right outside of Las Vegas. Las Vegas was a cool ride. You'll see videos of that. We didn't really feel like stopping in Las Vegas tonight, especially with trying to lay over at our new campsite that's in Rachel, or right outside of Rachel. So we didn't really want to stop before then. But we stopped to get gas here, and I think this is going to be our last real store before Rachel. Yeah, because in Rachel all there'll be is a gas station that charges $3 and like 60 cents a gallon for gas. So yeah, an unincorporated community. But we're gonna go inside the store. I don't want to film in there, but we'll be back. Why?
Because of the smell. They have to be nice because they know that we're all enduring it.
Yeah, Las Vegas was pretty stinky, but me and Alice were just discussing that everybody here in Nevada seems much nicer than everywhere else that we've visited so far. All right, little man, time to get in the hole. Are you ready? Also, it's super hot for as late as it is.
Yeah, well, that's the thing is when we turned in here, I think it was like 98.
It's 98 and it's like 9 o'clock at night. Whew. You know, I thought the whole thing, is it? Oh, 8:40, 9 o'clock. It's close enough. You know, I thought the whole thing was supposed to be deserts were like extremely cold at night. Yeah.
I think that's because there's so much industrial.
Yeah, I think we are around a lot of industrial things. You got him?
Yeah.
I couldn't remember how much gas was in the car, so I only put 20, and I figured if we're going upstream and not out in the desert right now.
Yeah.
And hopefully my pump doesn't work. The guy inside was like, look, your pump keeps coming on and off. So I'm gonna put $20 on there, but if it shuts off in the middle of it, hang out. I'm like, well, okay. I guess we'll just hang out. It's pretty neat. What are you doing to that baby?
I'm strapping him in.
Are you hurting the baby?
I'm not hurting the baby.
How many times have we filled up? Probably. Yeah, because we got off the beaten path. Like
We were supposed to fill up when we made plans for the trip. We were supposed to fill up 11 times from Florida to Oregon.
Yeah, we ended up filling up a lot more than that in gas because like.
But we also didn't let it run to empty either. That was our plan.
Yeah.
Was if we ran it to empty, it would be 11 times.
Yeah, we did. And I guess we've saved money in some way. We also got off the beaten path from what Google recommended because somewhere around Louisiana we stopped paying attention to Google Maps and we just started driving.
Stopped paying attention.
Okay, yeah, I stopped paying attention, but we stopped paying attention to Google Maps and we just kind of started driving directions and ended up on back roads. And I mean, it seemed more beneficial just because we're out of heavy traffic, but I don't know. Woo, that's a strong. You're strong. All right. Get in the car.
These are depressing.
Why?
Because they're not Schmuckers.
Oh, well. You're just out of schmucking luck, ain't you? Oh, that was good. All right.
Look, a floating piece of trash.
Wow, it's aliens. All right. You're gonna sit right there for. No, just sit still. All right. Start the car.
Uncle,
See. See how much gas we got.
About 3/4.
3/4. That's. I only put 20, but I didn't know how much to put because I didn't remember after we started looking around the store what I had. So.
It's okay.
It's hot, man. It's 91 degrees at 8:43, and it's just unbearably warm. But we're gonna
Maybe they wanted to listen to AC/DC.
No, because it's gonna get copyrighted. We're gonna get back on the road, and then when we hunkered somewhere down for the night, we'll catch back up then. See ya. All right, so we ended up not making it to Rachel. As soon as we got out of Vegas, we were like tired and exhausted and just. I think we stopped at a Love's last night, and we were supposed to go out in the desert, and we had this really neat camp spot picked out, but like at the Love's, like after everything, we were just kind of sitting there like, man, you know, we're so close to Oregon, like we can make it in one day, but we're just exhausted, and we've been kind of pushing ourselves, so we treated ourselves to a reward. This is the back side of it. There's not really much there, but we stayed at a hotel that's also a casino, so it was pretty nice. The rooms weren't too bad. We just cleared out of the rooms. We kind of got a good reset as much as we could. Somebody didn't want to sleep. Yeah, and you know who I'm talking about. But other than that, it was a pretty good night. Somebody just didn't want to sleep in their own bed. We're talking about you. Yeah. But it was good. It's hot out here though. I think I looked at the temperature. It says it's already like 100 and something out here in Arizona, which is different. I'm gonna say the cliche thing is that it's a dry heat. It's not like a Florida heat. It's not wet. It's just really dry and bleh. But not bad overall. But we're gonna load up in the car and go check out of this hotel, and we'll catch back when we're on the road.
So Chase doesn't give me enough time to actually have time with the camera by myself. But I just wanted to say that, you know, the road so far has been fine. It's been boring once we made it past Louisiana. But we've been trying to keep each other entertained. And Augie's been doing really good. Except for sleeping at night. He doesn't want to sleep at night, but I think that's just because his schedule is so messed up being on the road. But yeah, this is our life now. We have about 15 hours left before we reach Oregon. We're making one massive pit stop going to the Black Mailbox and Little Alien Diner, and I think the gas station right in there too. But other than that, we're not making any major stops. We're going to go straight to Oregon, stopping only for gas, bathroom breaks, and stuff like that. So I'm excited to finally be there and not have to drive across country. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay, we're officially checked out of the hotel. This is the casino part of it. It's pretty nice inside. I think if we had time, or I really don't know if I'd feel comfortable bringing the baby inside. There were a lot of kids in there. There were a lot of kids, but like I really
feel like such a bad parent taking my child in there.
I don't think I'd feel bad, but I'd feel bad because if he started to cry, there's like people quietly sitting there like doing. I wouldn't want to interrupt them. Yeah. I'd feel bad. But anyway, regardless, we're now heading to the desert. I gotta go fill up on gas because we're halfway. We need to be up here to go out in the desert. It's not safe to travel the deserts without a full tank of gas.
We have like a little over 2 hours before we get to
about
Rachel.
about 2 hours to Rachel. So okay. We'll check back in then.